No, I am not sorry. I apologize for my lateness. I had to run around and find a couple of my stuff, and I was like, wait, where did they put that? Okay, last day of July. What happened to July? Is anybody wondering? Where did July go? Where did it go? July has come and gone. Now we're about to see something really interesting come into place. So August is the 8th, infinity, that above and below energy. Get ready, because this is about to get very interesting. Hi, darlings. Very interesting. So, if you were on the Zoom call of Monday, I had to wait for what the cosmic divine ones were going to call the group. Half of the year's gone already. I know, isn't that crazy? Wait until we're here in August. It starts tomorrow. The acceleration is going to be mind warping. Let's just put it that way. So on Monday, if you were there on the Zoom call, you had the honor of really being in a wonderful energy with the divine cosmic grandmothers, the ancient ones. And, excuse me. So I had to wait because I said, okay, where do you want this group? Where should we have it? Do you want it on Telegram? And they were like, no, Telegram has very interesting energy. We would like to have this portal safe and containment for direct contact. And I was like, okay. Signal? We like Signal. It's like signaling everybody saying hello. Did you reach? Did you get our signal? And I was like, okay, cool. So I said, okay, Signal. Then I'm waiting to hear what are we going to call the group? What is the name of the group? I didn't hear anything. So I said, okay, while you all trying to figure out what you want to name the group, because I'm not going to take the ownership of what the name of the group is going to be. I need you to put your imprinted energy on the group. So let me know what it is. So I go out and I'm doing my running around and said, let me hurry up and go get this stuff, go make some spaghetti for the young one so she can have her spaghetti fix. And I'm like getting all the stuff, and I come back and I'm like, damn it, forgot to get her juice. Well, oh well, she'll have to be without juice. So then I'm in the kitchen and I'm like getting the spaghetti. I'm doing the whole spaghetti thing. I'm pouring stuff in. I'm mixing. I'm putting spice in. I'm saying, hello, y'all need to let me know what you want to call the group. So they said, well, we'll give you a choice. And I go, a choice? What do you mean a choice? And it says, how do you like this? Communication with the cosmos. I go, no, too flat. Okay. And I literally see it go like this. I go, okay. And then they said, well, how about this? Connection to the divine. I go, no, that sounds kind of flat too. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go over and I start drinking all my tea, and I said, and then I hear, it is not about us. It is about everyone as a whole, of how we see you. We see that divine cosmic connection. And I go, oh, bingo! We got a winner! Yes! So I was like, that sounds absolutely divine. And I see it go, ding, 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 light, 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 light. And I was like, as I'm stirring in the spaghetti sauce, I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. I like that. And so, well, set up the group before you go online. So you know that it's already set and it's already done. I'm like, okay. Oh, shoot. How do you get that in there? Oh, where's that button for this? Help. There we go. So there you have it. It is on Signal. It is called the Divine Cosmic Connection, which means that we are dealing with our light language, being connected to the divine source, and we are talking and communicating through each other of the divine cosmic connection of the ancient ones. And only the pure, benevolent light ones can come in and talk, so that the lower vibrational beings have no access to this. So I was just like, oh, you guys just rock. You set that up so good. Peoples are going to be loving this. The peoples are going to love it. Yeah. I said, you look, you got this. Yeah. Bada big, bada boom. So if you are interested in being a part of this group, I also have another group called the Divine Stargate Priestess Group. And I kind of keep that containment, and that's only for people who are doing their priestess work and being of service as a priestess. Then there's the practitioner group for the Galactic Spiral Light practitioners. So now we have the Divine Cosmic Connection. So there you have it. If you are interested in being a part of this group, there are requirements. And those requirements mean you must come as an authentic self, divine sovereign being. You must show up as a galactic being. All right? Because that's freedom. And you must be able to stand in the truth of who you are and represent your light. And if you can do that, welcome on in. If you cannot do that and you're not ready to represent that part of your essence, then we give you peace and love and let you discover yourself at your own will and time. I like that, don't you? Free will at its highest. So, lovelies, that's what it is. So let's jump into the preparations of how we are going to be using Signal. So a lot of personalized jumping in things, that group can be used to communicate with each other when we're not here on YouTube, because you know how YouTube is. There's too many of the lower beings running around. You know, this is like, I don't know, like we're Ripley and it's alien and xenomorphs running all over the place. So, you know, too many xenomorphs. And this whole thing is going to be changing. They don't know it yet. Oh, yeah, it's going to be changing. Yeah, I know. You know, certain people in the company had to step down. Gee, I wonder why. So, this whole thing, YouTube is not safe yet. I don't know if it'll ever be safe, because a lot of light workers are leaving it because they're going and making their own places where they need to be. I simply come, show up, put the information, then I will take you somewhere else to a different sacred spot where we can really 100% be ourselves. Yes. That's what I like doing. And we can say what we want to say and be how we want to be. You know, it just gives me great pleasure to do that here. Because it's acceleration time. Oh, you thought July was something, huh? Oh, lovelies, get ready. Because we are about to have what we call the liftoff of a century. The amount of energy that is coming in is coming in without even warning. It's just showing up. And this is the part where if you're not awake right now, I guarantee you, by the time we're done with this portal work, you're going to be so far awake, you're going to be wondering, what the hell has been going on? But we're going to see things in a way that is just mind blowing. And it's already happening. So remember when I said, when we were talking about the cosmic energy and how much the plasmic light is coming in. And as you're going through releasement of scar tissue, breaking up those scar tissues and moving through that, which we will definitely be doing today. So some of you can release that, because when it's stuck, you don't want it stuck. You need it to release, okay? So as that platonic light is coming in and it's stronger and stronger and stronger, what happens is that you will start to see beyond those limitations. Remember when I was saying, when you're in the spell, you can only see what you are allowed to see in the vibration of what your vibration of the spell is, okay? Let's just call it that, the spell. Then once the light comes in of its greatest divine, of source codes comes in, it literally, hi darling, it literally starts to break through all the false artificial energy. It breaks it up. It starts breaking it up. When that starts happening, you literally start to see things dimensionally clearer around you. Okay, that's what starts to happen. So, say like for instance, you were driving down Bar Mill Road. Okay, you were going down Bar Mill Road. You've been driving that road for 5 years. Okay, lemon and green tea with a touch of raspberry. So you've been driving down that road, going through, go to the bank, you go to your stores, you know that road looks like. Now, take the more accelerated version of yourself. It's accelerated and is coded on a higher frequency and vibrational alignment. And those activations come in, and now you are imprinted on with that. And now the spells, a lot of the spell stuff is falling away, because, the main Draculas are, they can't keep the spells on anymore, because the energy is becoming so strong and it's causing them to go, the mind is killing me. Yeah, get out of here. So, so it's causing this light to come in. So now when you go down Bar Mills Road, you all of a sudden start to notice like a building there that you never seen before. And you say, oh, wow, I've never seen that building there before. That building's been there the whole time. But it was on a different frequency, so you would never recognize it. Because whatever is going on in that building, only certain people can see it. Follow what I'm saying? Because this is what's getting ready to happen. It's already happening. So when you see that, you'll say, oh, wow, I never seen that before. That been there that long? So in your mind, you're thinking to yourself, wow, has that been there the whole time? Or how is it that I'm just now seeing that? I come down this road all the time and I've never seen that. Okay. So you notice that. Then, say like you drive out to a country area, you normally go out that way. No big deal. You know that side. You take that country road and you drive out there all the time. And all of a sudden you notice something else. Something there. That's just right there. And you're like, whoa, I've been coming down this road forever. I've never noticed that there. What is that? Another frequency. So we're going to have a lot of this curtain pull up thing. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. We're going to have a lot of ta-das. And a lot of the tatas are going to kind of freak people out because it's going to make you think that something's wrong with you. How could you not have seen that before? If you were going this way, how could you not have noticed that before? Okay? Now, ta-da. So, get ready for the ta-das, okay? Because when you are on these higher timelines and you're being calibrated to see, that means you will see other things that can no longer hold their calibration. So this point right now, this 8 point, I don't care if it is Gregorian calendar, Roman names for the names that don't match up. What we're talking about, frequency, vibrational alignment. We're talking about cosmos. We're talking about galactic alignments here. We're also talking about the ancient Mayan, Ethiopian, and the Hermetics alignment, the true calendar times. And we're also going to add in there Lemurian, because Lemurian is very dimensional, how it too moves in its timelines. It's 6 months ahead. But I also heard someone else say this today. They say, what year do you really think it is? Think about it. Think about it. Do you really think it's 2024? And here how I can prove the theory that it's not 2024. I can actually say it is 70-24. And the reason why I say that is because of the 5,000 year or 6,000 years, whichever one you want to take, of stealing time that they've had in ruling. And the way you can mark it is through the technology. If we were constantly getting technology that is 10 or 20 years old, what do you think? If you add that time up, what kind of technology is out there that they've sat on and did not share with us, the sleepers, that will not see because we will not allow them to see? This is what they called us. Think about this. There is so much technology. They do it in little dabs here and there. That's the key of what year we're really in. So if you just start working from that space, instead of just allowing yourself to say, oh, it's 2000 something. No. Because think about this. Think about this. Here's another thing that's going to make you think. Think about this. When we talk about time travel, is it really time travel, or is it really just someone from the timeline that we're really in coming here, just walking through and just saying, I'm from another time? No, you're not. You're really the marker of the time that we're in. But you're coming in to say, hey, wake up. This is falling apart now. They lied to you about the time. They lied to you about the year. It's really not this. And this is where they go through and they scramble us and say, time is not really time. Because they don't want you to figure it out. Think about it. Does this not make sense? Think about it, because here's the evolution of the beings of ourselves. How can you justify that this is 2024 when a race of beings have been stealing the time this whole time? How can they justify it? They can tell you and control you from there. But really, it's not that. It's really this. Because that would be the true marker of all the other technologies. So when we see starships, hi darling, When we see stars, different types of starships in the skies, those are some of our ships. Okay? That nobody's letting anybody know that we got our technology and we have shared teachings with other star related galactic beings who have came and taught through the military all these different things to put things together. But yet and still, they have an agenda to keep the sleepers asleep. Well, it's not happening anymore. It's not, it's this is why you hear people say things, they can't stop what is already coming. This is the light revealing time. And in this 8, what's happening up here above has to take place down here. So we're going to see, a lot of you are going to experience this 8, oh, it happened up here, oh, it's down here, up. You're going to feel this loop energy, but it's an infinity energy, okay? So when you can come in on that infinity timeline of that 8 energy, you can ride that, create, and bring it down here, anchor in. Up, go up, create, and bring it down here and anchor in. You got to master that. Because when we get to the 9 of September, how they label it, when we get to a 9 energy, that 9 is going to be like, okay, I just created, now I'm out. Do you see the difference when you step into the numbers, step into the frequency of the numbers? They give you the alignment. Okay? So more of this will be discussed in the Divine Cosmic Connection group on Signal. Ta-da! Algorithm, I bet you didn't see that coming, did you? So let's just step into the talk for the preparation for tomorrow. So we're coming out of July 31st, which is a Wednesday, yellow spectral seed, a dissolve in order to target releasing awareness. Da, da, da. I seal the input of flowering with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power double. So the color is yellow. Jupiter is the planet. Root is the connection chakra. And then we have the Earth Family Gateway. And we are ever evolving masterpieces in motions rooted in the cosmic timelessness that has always been and always shall be. So this is working in that 6-dimensional subliminal conscious force and then the limbic force field, all in this crown area, but it's in that 6-dimensional mental sphere. So tomorrow, when we start our medicine, it's going to be the red crystal serpent. Now, I must share with you, lovelies. I asked for, how can I have a kick-ass reading portal activation where we do the read, it activates that portal of energy for you, and that's what you're working with. Portal reading. And so the readings, if you would like to have one, please email me at galacticspiralite.com. Or if you're in a Signal group and you want to reach out and talk to me in a Signal group, email me there. Also send me a message and I will put you on my books for the dragons and crystal readings. So you have a portal that is with the dragons and the crystals. There is a bridge that connects the other link of the dragons and the crystal. It's a dual vortex-like energy reading. And I was like, in my bed, I'm laying there and I'm like, oh man, that's really cool. Yeah, that's, wow. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, we could do that. I go, oh, I'm getting sleep. So I got sleep last night. Thank God. Thank you. So tomorrow we're going to start August off with the red crystal serpent, which I thought is too funny. And I said, this is pretty good how that's all going to be set off. And it's actually going to be linked with the planet Maldek. So there's red, and then it's going to be today and the day 7 of every moon begins the 16th day Warriors Cube Journey. Learn more on page 266, the telepathic registration of the superior reality meditation. You meditate you from all directions at once. I will take a look into that, lovelies, because it's on page 266, and see how that unfolds so I can present that tomorrow. Sounds like a task. So, the things that you will need for tomorrow to participate in the water ceremony. The water ceremony will start tomorrow. It will be right here on YouTube. The private group off of YouTube will be in signal with the divine cosmic connections, so that any messages that come in that are really deep, that are only for the benevolent light beings of sovereign divine beings that we are to communicate, we talk over there. I'm sorry, YouTube. You shall not pass. You won't have access to that information. I'm so sorry. Not! Anyway. You want to make sure you have your container. So make sure wherever you're going to have your glass, your bowl of water. Now you can take, say like you have your shell. Okay. Say like if you're doing a shell, you can have a glass of water or a bowl of water that you're going to scoop the water up in if you want to do it like that. Or you can simply just have a bottle of the water. It must be in glass, okay? Not plastic. We're keeping it clean and pure as much as possible. Then take that glass of water and you pour just enough water into your shell or a sacred glass that you're using. Now you can use a sacred glass. You can use a clay vessel, like a clay cup that can hold water. Something that is of its own natural. I'm using this because this is the traditional water shell for prayers that I use and make things happen. So I've had so many beautiful things that have happened for people when I use this shell for them. So you put your water in, you will talk to your water, you will use and activate the Divine Heka. We will be going through a Divine Heka activation tomorrow that will allow you to activate your spoken words of creation. Yes, lovelies, I'm talking to you. You got this. So you put your creations of your words in it, and each day we're going to move through certain Divine Heka energy of prayer work for the consciousness, for the highest good for Mother Earth, for the highest good for your family, for the highest good for yourself, for the highest good of humanity. That's what we're representing, okay? Because we are creating that anchored timeline energy. We're going to anchor it. All of my grid workers, you know who you are. Your part is whatever you're speaking into yours, you are going to be anchoring your spoken words into the grid light of your choosing, wherever you're guided to go put the water in that grid. Okay? So after you speak, you then take your spoken water and pour it into your jar, your holding vessel. And then you take and put your lid on it. Okay. Once it's in your jar or your covered bowl or a vessel, a vase, whatever it is, you cover it up. Set it in a sacred place. You can put it on an altar. Put it somewhere where it's not going to pick up and be reading, and cover it. Okay, cover it with a beautiful purple cloth or a blue cloth or a green cloth or a white cloth. Cover it so that it's not picking up reading things in the space where you are. Okay? If you have a special like shelf to put it in and you can close that door to it and put your sacred water in there, you may also do that. But the main thing is you want to keep it from picking up other energies around it. So which means, lovelies, for 7 days you have to be really mindful because this is a living being that can hear you, that will record what is being said, and it will pick up. Hence the words. That's why I tell you when you go to the grocery store and you're shopping about and having a lovely time in the grocery store and you decide to have some water and you decide to pick the first one in front. Well, lovelies, that's not what you want to do. You want to get the ones from behind because the first ones are the ones picking up everything and everyone walking past it. It's reading everybody. So then when you pick that water up, if you do not know how to shake it and break it and swirl it and activate it, then drink it, you're drinking all the recorded energy that passed by it. You're drinking the water of a stressed out mom with a 5 or 6-year-old who wanted the candy down on the other aisle. And she's telling, no, you're not going to get that. And I got to get the water. And she's over there doing that tone. Yeah, that's what you're picking up. Or you might be picking up the stressed out, I don't know, worker at the store that's wanted time off or didn't get a lunch break. And they have to go over there and straighten out their aisle and they're upset because they didn't get their break yet. Just saying. It's a living being. Be very aware of that. Wherever you're storing it, be very aware of it so that you take it and you honor it. It's the same when you get in your car or if you're going to walk somewhere and release it on the 8th. You want to be very mindful when you're taking it with you. You're going to cover it up. You're going to make sure whatever music or whatever you're listening to in your car, you're not listening to it until you get to your destination. Okay? It is that important. We are working that tight with the sacredness of water, with the sacredness of our voice, which is air. So those two, when they're dancing together, the air and water are activating and solidifying together. I know you're loving this, aren't you? Can you not wait to start tomorrow? Sounds fabulous, doesn't it? It takes your creational prayer to a different space. You're not just activating through just air. Now you have a vessel that's going to hold and record what you are saying. Then when you release it into Mother Earth, she receives it. And now she's going to distribute it throughout her cellular being. And then when the sun, Father Sun, starts kissing her and talking to her, there's this energy release that comes up, and now it goes into like an evaporation. It turns into something else. This is a lot more than just participating in the water ceremony. This is cosmic soul connection. This is that ancient type of way we used to do things, through waters, through communication. And we're not letting technology of an artificial way interfere with what we're doing. This is something that artificial will not be able to mimic, because this divinely comes from within our vessels of us to create this. And if you're going to be a part of this, I'm so excited that you're going to do this, because as a collective, we can do this together. It works better if all of us put all of our wonderful sovereign divineness, source light energy into this and anchor it. We want to anchor good life for the children. We want to anchor good things for the animals. We want to anchor all of that. Wherever there needs to be healing, let there be healing. Wherever there needs to be change, let there be change. Whatever wrong has been done, let it be corrected. Let there be justice. Let there be balance. Let us live in peace. Let us live in love. Let us live in harmony. Something that we're not used to because of all the stuff that goes on. Let us be responsible and accountable to hold that frequency and that energy. Let us do it. Let us not fall any more prey to the energies that don't represent that. Let us rise. Let us do it. This is not a color thing, a religion thing. This is a humanity thing. This is us. We do it together. And we don't leave anybody else behind unless they just want to be left behind. Because maybe they still need lessons to learn. But let us just come together and do this together. So it's an 8-day journey, and it starts tomorrow. And yes, I will come on sometime between 10 or 11. We'll do the activational doorway so that we can move into that space and do that. Okay? So, any questions about what I just said? What do I do? Is everybody in it to win it? If you're in it to win it, give me some love hearts up there. Fly some smiles. Put some hearts up there that says you're in it to win it. So make sure you have a vessel, something to put it in. And if you have not, OMG, I literally had to write this young lady. I sent out a message to her yesterday. And I told her, I said, your other original ones, like this one, you sent this out. I love it, Donna. You're in it to win it. This energy, I said, this was great. This had the nice gloss on it. Thank you for the love. I see you're in it to win it. Very excited. Cool. Yes. So just know this energy is going to be very connecting and very changing for you because you're holding the vessel of the water. And then when she put this out, this was mind-blowing. I was like, oh my gosh. She like doubled it. Doubled it. And it's kind of interesting because I felt like when she did this one, like she was hurrying up trying to get it out. It looked like she wanted it this way and it was good, but there was something not right. And then she went and took her time and redid it. And did it the way she really wanted to do it. And this one, it just, when we do the inner work, our world changes. So I was just freaking blown away. You get another one of these gorgeous books, but the thing is, she put the sacred geometry on the back. And then the cards come with that. But they are a matte, and she gold foiled the sides. And I was just like, shut up. And the energy on these cards are entirely different than when she first put out her first set. So I am going to be doing reads with both of these sets. And then you get the dragons that come in to give you the medicine for your dragons. So I am just like really happy how that read's going to come out for a lot of people. And very happy about that. Love it, love it. Yes, in it to win it. Very excited. Excellent. Okay, so everyone close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Close the eyes, take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. And I just want you to just feel into your body right now of any past surgeries, injuries that you've experienced or that you're experiencing right now. And just allow yourself to be filled with 100% golden light. Allow yourself to just step into golden light. And now allow that golden light to just be spiraled with a beautiful purple light. Now the gold and purple is spiraling all around you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Another deep breath in. Exhale it out. And just allow yourself to release wherever that injury, that surgery, that pain is. If you have multiple areas, all I need you to do is just take a deep breath in, exhale it out, and just say to all the areas where scar tissue is existing at this moment, I now release you from the timeline of when you first occurred. I now release the timeline of this scar tissue and the cellular memory that is trapped within the scar tissue. Taking a nice deep breath. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Breathe. And another deep breath in, breathe. Hold the breath. Exhale out. And just say to yourself, I am now releasing this. And allow that energy to become even more intensified of that gold and that beautiful purplish violet light as it spirals all around you, creating almost like a vacuum effect as it pulls up all the inundated old energy timeline connection to that pain, to that memory of that, and allows you to release it. And now allow that energy to lift up, to take that energy of what was once stuck there, to be lifted up and completely dissipated and neutralized and transmuted across all third dimensional timelines, across all your mother and father cellular timelines, generational, ancestral, and all trauma timelines, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Take a deep breath in, hold it, exhale it out. And now just allow those colors to dissipate. Thank you so much, gold. Thank you so much, purple. And allow this beautiful emerald green and this beautiful diamond white light and this beautiful sapphire blue to come right in. Take a deep breath in. We're activating now. Activating transmission. Bringing in beautiful, authentic, divine source, healing light of absolute love and authentic codes of light to override that space of what has been removed and to fill it up with beautiful new codes and activations. Activate transmission. Sayas manasta. And just feel those two beautiful colors as they intertwine with the beautiful diamond white light. As they anchor into every part of your cells, through the neurological part of your body, up and down the spine, behind the eyes, rebalancing the right and left of the brain as it drops down to the center of the throat, into the chest, to the lungs, the heart, expanding into the stomach and the small intestines and the large intestine, dropping into the liver, dropping into the spleen and the pancreas, moving down into the kidneys, into the bladder, moving out into the lymphatic system, into the blood system, into the muscles, into the bones. Now dropping into every cell, DNA, RNA, mitochondria, nucleus, electrons, protons, all parts of the neutrons and atoms and molecules, into all the plasmic parts of the body, into the liquid light of the body. Allow that energy just to go in and just bring in deep healing and filling up that space. Take a deep breath here. Hold the breath. Activate. Exhale it out. Divinely aligned. Thank you. And now allow that beautiful green and that beautiful blue to go back to the cosmos. And now just have divine source light. And now silver comes in and seals the deal. Thank you. Iridescence is silver. Raising up the frequency and vibration of your cellular vessel. It is done, it's done, it's done. Thank you. And breathe. And just allow yourself, take that deep breath in, hold that breath, exhale it out. And now allow that beautiful energy to release and the silver return back to the cosmos. And know that all the chakras are divinely aligned and anchored through the water star and the beautiful stargate. All the way down. And when you're ready, bring awareness to your fingertips, your toes, and allow your eyes to open at a gaze. Hello, lovelies. What do, what do? Okay, so for the rest of the evening, you're so welcome. Make sure you drink water. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you get everything in order. Those of you that have completed the other 15-day work, and we had our additional portals open for our purification, We are closing those portals. So simply just say, those portals are now closed. We are now closing those portals. Those portals are deactivated for the time of what we use that medicine for. So that you ground and center those portal energies, and you give thanks to all the watchers of the east, the north, the west, and the south, and thank them for being here. And let them return back to their sacred space. Thank you. It's done, it's done, it's done. So be ready for tomorrow. Be ready to create. Bring in exactly how you want to see it all unfold for the highest good of all. All right, lovelies. I will see you tomorrow. Be ready. Be aligned. Be awake. Be steady. And be magical. Just be authentic. You are so welcome. All right, lovelies. I'm out of here. I got some work to do, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, 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 yes. Say yes to you, to the newness. Say yes to the magic of the 8. See you tomorrow.